Look at this.
Because it's light and bright.
Fantastic.
It's a small garden, but you can still manage to grow some bananas. There you go.
Good morning, guys. Today we are at a beautiful, beautiful property here in St. Philip. It's Judy. You will probably recognise Judy from the live that we did. Correct.
It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2 half baths house. The current price for this property is $720,000 Barbados dollars. That is US 360,000 and pound sterling 272,000.
So guys, I'm so excited to share with you the first video in a series of videos looking at property for sale in Barbados, and we begin in the beautiful parish of St. Philip.
This is a lovely wide entrance and the gates have been taken off, but it still has the hinges, so the gates can be put back on again.
Yes.
It's beautiful. So you have a lovely entranceway into the driveway.
My name is Jay and I help you make the move to Barbados in a way that suits you, your needs and your interests. In today's video, I am joined by the lovely Judy, a local realtor in Barbados, who is showing us around this beautiful 2-story house in the parish of St. Philip.
Yeah, something to put your bags and your coats.
Yeah, because my place, you go straight in, and I really like this. Especially when you're coming from the beach, you've got somewhere to put things.
Correct. And if it's set down, as you can see, and there's a bay window, which is quite nice. And it's a fairly good size.
Keep watching to the end because Judy will be answering your questions about buying property in beautiful Barbados. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel.
So that would be like the visitors, what we would call the visitors.
Correct.
Bathroom. There's a little hand sink there right in the corner. And yeah, that's great.
It's kitchen diner, and it's a fairly large size kitchen diner with an island.
I just love the modern design of this kitchen dining area, which I think would be perfect for a family.
Countertop. In fact, you've got a lot of breeze coming through this house.
There is, and you've got in that bonus room there's other windows that you can open. So there's always breeze coming through this house.
Always very cool. Because there's a lot of windows, aren't there?
Correct. There's a lot of windows.
There, through there, even here.
We discussed the fact that there are quite a few windows in this house, and that is because they give light, they give ventilation, which means you can take advantage of the eastern breezes coming from the Atlantic Ocean.
Utility room, which is just here off the kitchen, which also has a window. Some people like it open because it's more spacious, but you can put a door there, shut it.
Yeah.
This door gives access to the garage, which is another entrance into the house.
About the lights here.
Well, that is the old strip lighting. You can easily replace them with additional strip lighting, but I would replace it with something but more modern.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's easily done.
Yeah.
That's not too difficult to do.
Yeah. Guys, you will have seen me going to lots of different shops buying, if you remember in my other videos, where I bought the ceiling fans, and there was loads of beautiful lighting that you can
on the island.
Yeah, on the island. And in fact, there's so many beautiful things that you can purchase here as well. Or if you're coming from England or the UK or US, Canada, and you are deciding like me to actually come with everything, then you can buy those things. You know, you can already have those things and put them on your shipping. If that's what you want.
Ship them over here.
Yeah, ship them over if there's something specific that you want.
So it's a security feature.
Yeah.
And you know, they're all in good condition, all working condition. But yes, all the ground floor has the bars. It's just peace of mind, really.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
Yeah. This is a bonus room on the side. We could consider it like if in the UK we used to have a conservatory out the side of the house.
Windows
Yeah.
that open up. Right.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right. These are great. I always find these brilliant because they're fantastic for the ventilation. The breeze comes through. Immediately they're coming through. These things are brilliant to have in the house.
Correct.
Definitely. And they've also got the
Fly screens outside,
screens.
so you can keep them open all night.
And exactly.
And don't worry about
mosquitoes. And I think and that's an expense that if you didn't have, you'd probably want to have. So I think that's really good to have. So that's brilliant.
Yeah, the ceiling that is lovely. It's a nice high ceiling. Most of the houses now, a lot of them have been built in that way, in that manner. The heat just goes upwards, so it keeps the room cooler.
Okay, exactly.
Yeah, that's so
Exactly.
it's nice to have, and it makes the place look really nice and big and spacious.
Yeah, definitely. Lovely tiles, but I think one of the things maybe, if people wanted to think about the flow, maybe they could actually have tiles that were all the way through.
What would be more suitable here in this sort of area in the kitchen? Have just one set of tiles. I mean, obviously, when it was originally built, it was the checkerboard tiles in the kitchen, and then they built this bit, and then they did different tiles. But it'd be nice if it was all one set of tiles, and it would make the place look bigger and more expansive.
Yeah, definitely.
Now we're going to the right, and this is as you can see, there's hardwood floors, and off the bedroom there's a small balcony. We've done the French doors.
Okay, so let's have a look up here. Beautiful.
Yes.
I love that. Because when you're here in a tropical environment, you need to think what's going to make the house cooler.
Correct.
And that does.
Yeah.
The high
The
ceilings
high
make
ceilings.
a massive difference.
Correct.
Yeah.
And also, if you notice on here, we have those openings again, where you can get breeze. You can leave these open.
These are brilliant. I've got these in mine and it's fantastic. I really, really appreciate that. Because you can, again, if the sun is too high, they're in different sections.
You
So
can shut it off.
You can shut off one section,
Correct.
open up another section.
Correct.
Wow. And the view from the bedroom in the morning.
This is the local residential area.
And it's so
in
quiet.
Sipfield. Yes, it is going to be quiet. It's very quiet.
so quiet.
Look at that palm tree. Now you can see how the breeze is. Let's just see how strong that breeze is. Yeah.
Please write yes, yes, yes in the comments if you are finding this information helpful.
Here, 4,355 square feet. It's not massive, but the house takes up a lot of the plot, so it's a big house. On that plot.
I've noticed a lot of people do that. Mine's like that, it's a big house, but the plot's not massive. In other words, they don't have massive gardens,
Correct. Yes.
but they've got the space inside.
Correct. The house takes up most of the
Yeah.
space, and there is a little garden area, so that you can do a little bit of garden if you want, but it's not a massive area, so it takes up all your time.
And especially if you're not always going to be here, a garden here. If you have big gardens, guys, just remember, you're going to need a gardener. And the garden needs doing like every 3 weeks.
Or more.
Weeks.
Or more.
Exactly.
Yes.
So these are things that you have to take into consideration. But remember, there's 4 bedrooms.
4 bedrooms.
4 bedrooms.
3 bathrooms. This is the master bathroom, and also it's quite big. To the left is a changing room. You can come and have a look. It's where you will have your clothes stored, and you can change. And there's a window there, so it's nice and light and breezy. To the right is and to the right is the bathroom. You can come through. It's quite a big bathroom. It is a bit dated, but it is usable. It's functional. And as you can see, the tiles are nice and everything's functional and clean, but it can be doing a bit updated.
We're just looking at these steps. There are steps into this bath, but it can be easily updated.
Yeah, this could be easily removed.
I mean, at one time they were all the rage, these corner baths, and it's a big corner bath.
It's a big corner bath, yeah.
Yeah. Jacuzzi type corner bath, which is beautiful. To me, it's always great if you've got a big bathroom and you've got a lot of space.
Yeah, there's a lot of space here,
Yeah.
so it can be made into something thoroughly modern and
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
But this is what it is at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can come here and you can use everything.
Correct.
Look, it's got a beautiful shower. You know, it's all usable.
Yeah, it's all usable. It's just
All usable. So you don't have to feel it's somewhere where you've got to spend loads of money before you even move in.
Correct.
It's got everything, towel rails, it's got the shower. Yeah. Yeah.
And there's another bedroom which goes to the front of the house. It's a smaller bedroom. There are no closets in this bedroom, but they do have the balcony with the door, so access to going outside again.
Out on the main road, it's the second road.
It's the second road
back.
Yeah.
Okay. Love the ceiling.
High ceilings.
High ceilings, and they've got a ceiling fan. And again, that can always
That can be
updated.
These two bedrooms here, and it's, you know, the standard. It's a shower, toilet, and sink, and it's functional.
If you are interested to learn more about how I can help you make the move to Barbados, then check out my website www.expatbarbados.com. Very modern in terms of the tiling. It's really nice. I don't think there's much of anything that needs doing in this one because the tiling is really lovely. It's right to the ceiling.
Because it's a high ceiling.
Because it's a high ceiling again, which is always great to have. And now you'll see the change, you know, because you've obviously got the tiles and then we're back to the wooden floors here.
It's the hard
wooden floors here. What if people wanted to change the wooden floors in terms of update them?
They do. You can get wooden floors here in Barbados. There are companies that sell, or you can get these refinished.
Yeah.
But you'll have to get a specialist to do that. Yeah.
Because what I would do is lighter colour if you wanted to have a lighter colour. But I do like the wood. I love it actually.
This is the third bedroom, which does have a closet.
Yes. And the bedrooms, they don't have the bars on, it's only downstairs, so...
Because this is we're upper level.
Exactly, you don't need it.
No, you wouldn't need that.
If you are interested to actually tour this house yourself, then please contact Judy. Check out the description in this video.
Oh, that's incredible. Whoa. There's people sat down there just, yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah.
And now,
Wardrobe. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Another fan in here, they have a fan in here.
it says it's a master or queen because it has its own bathroom.
Sea view.
Then it has a sea view.
Yeah, this one's got the sea view.
Wooden floors, high ceilings,
Yeah.
and separate bathroom.
Tell us a little bit about the roof, because I can see the roof from here.
It's a permaclad roof.
So the red roof.
You can see a little bit from here as well.
Yeah, it's a permaclad roof. There is guttering.
Roofs need to be maintained. Make sure you ask what type of roof it is and when it was laid.
Yeah, the guttering is good. It's good to have
If
guttering.
it
Yeah.
rains.
Correct.
Because not everybody has guttering.
No, not everybody has something.
Yeah.
It protects the house.
This is good.
Yeah. The house is approximately about 20 years old.
Mm.
So the roof should be still in good standing.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be any issues with it. If you've got a contractor, you can get somebody to come in and do
Right.
that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
If you want the electrics done, you have to get a qualified electrician to come in.
Just check everything.
To check everything.
Yeah.
Just make sure that they're to code and to standard.
Yes.
And, they're working properly.
Yeah.
If you're talking about checking the house, you need a structural engineer.
Right.
And of course, you have to pay
You
for
pay
that.
for that.
You pay for that.
Yeah.
And you always have to. I recommend everyone to get a valuation.
That's it then.
That's something.
That's it.
I definitely get a valuation.
Yeah.
Sometimes the sellers will have one.
Yes.
A recent one. It's best to get a recent one.
Yeah.
Or if you are getting a mortgage, say you get a mortgage here in Barbados.
Yes.
You will be required to get one. The
Anyway.
bank will tell you to get one anyway.
Yeah.
Or the financial institution, because they want to see themselves.
They want to see it
Yeah.
themselves.
Correct. So.
Yeah, isn't it? I really like that. And then the bathroom. They wanted the space, which is great. So look, you've got you've got your toilet there, and then you've got your shower, which actually has a little door. And then you've got space down there, cupboard space down there. And again, the ceiling.
As you can see, the ensuite in bedroom 4 is a little dated and therefore could be updated. But the room, like all the rooms in the house, have been well maintained. It's a lovely family home and has so much potential. After touring all the rooms downstairs and also upstairs, we are now back into the reception area and will be going out into the garden area, starting with the front and then moving to the side and to the back of the house where there is a patio. Please excuse the front lawn, which is rather overgrown, but that's what happens in Barbados, and we were unable to get the lawn cut before this filming. And it's simply because the house, as you can see, is empty at the moment. Nobody is living there at the moment.
We've got a planted area here where you could grow things here. You could have a kitchen garden here at the side. If you wanted to.
Definitely. So there's no grass really other than that stretch there.
There's no grass, no.
So that means there's not a lot of maintenance there.
Who's ever living here, it's low maintenance. There is one tree here, one maple tree, which that's why we have all these leaves.
Yeah. But at least it casts some shade.
Correct.
So you can sit out here. What kind of tree is it? Yeah.
I'm not sure. I wouldn't like to speculate.
Ooh, now I feel like I'm really in the Caribbean here.
They've got some banana trees.
Look at this, this is
They've got some banana
fantastic.
trees.
Look at that. Yes. So is that the well?
Yeah, that is the main well.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, wow, look at that. Isn't that amazing? You know you're in the Caribbean now.
Where you have some food. You could have
Yes.
grow your own food.
You come out and get your bananas.
Yeah.
I can actually see the banana.
I can see some, yeah.
Yeah.
You can come around here, you'll see them.
Isn't this wonderful? I bet they have many memories sat out here. Look.
Share in the comments what you would grow in this garden.
It's a small garden, but they can still manage to grow some bananas.
It's amazing what you can grow even in such a small space. So this would be like your patio, I suppose.
This would be like the patio. This is the grease trap. It could be, that could be reframed. So that's where the waste from the kitchen sink comes out before it goes into the main well.
I didn't know that.
You would have one. Everybody has
I
one.
don't realise it.
Guys, that's why it's so important to go on viewings. It's important to ask questions, and it's important to make a note of
You
things.
can get the proper grill to put over it. It's not a problem.
Yeah,
Not a problem. And this is coming up to the side. This goes right around. It goes right around. Obviously, it needs clearing at the moment.
Yeah.
Because there's nobody here. The place is empty.
And then that takes you round back to the front of the house, to the garage and to the driveway.
So imagine you could just be relaxing here, and this could easily be screened off.
It could easily be done, and it could be screened off as well. It doesn't. It could be enclosed and screened off.
Yeah.
Residential house in here.
See, people are doing their houses up. See, that one's being painted.
Share how you would develop a patio at the back of the house. I really love the views from this house, and I really love the fact that there was so much space in between the houses. And the back of this house has so much potential. There are so many things that could be done in that patio area, but I could really imagine a beautiful veranda area being created there.
Slightly corrugated, but updated.
This property has so much to offer. It's located in a quiet residential area. It's 7 minutes drive to 6 roads roundabout, with banks, shopping, supermarkets, restaurants and other amenities. And it's only located 10 minutes from the Grantley Adams International Airport and the ABC Highway, with easy access to central locations in Barbados.
Thank you so much to
You're welcome.
for this tour, and also thank you so much to the owners for giving permission to share this information with our subscribers and viewers and so on. So I have a few questions which some of the viewers have been asking me to ask. The first question is it easy to get a mortgage here in Barbados? Do you have to be of Asian descent? Do you have to have a bank account? How does that work?
Want to find out more about buying property in Barbados? Then check out part 2, guys. Judy will be giving you the tips and the tricks, all the information that you need to know about buying property or buying land here in Barbados. Guys, this has been a video in the making for quite a while, and it has taken a long time to put all this information together. I want to thank Judy for her support, her time, and I would love it, guys, if you were to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. We are nearing the 5,000 mark, and please share with friends and family and anybody who's interested in learning more about Barbados. And of course about buying property or land here. Also, if you are interested in viewing this property, then please contact Judy. Her details are in the description to this video, as well as the link to the details for this property. You don't want to miss out, guys. Or maybe you are ready to take part in my personalised relocation tours, where I show you the island, this beautiful island, and I introduce you to local professionals who can help you alongside myself to make that transition to Barbados.
We're outside the CIBC Bank in the middle, the heart of Spikestown, and I'm here with my beautiful friend. She's actually progressing very quickly now. through her land buying and house building. Yes, guys, she's building the house with her hubby, the two of them. Wow. There she is. She's shopping now in Edges.
I'm in my element. I'm in my element. Finding all this West Indian food for cheaper.
Yeah, and she's gonna cook a Saturday soup. There you go. This is what you got to do.
Proper fresh stuff as well.
Yeah.
I've been sitting there at the shop for I don't know how long.